I came from the consumer electronic industry, and about 4 years ago, I had some health issues and I had to have a emergency surgery. The doctor wanted to prescribe me a bunch of prescription pills to recover off of prescription pills. That way I couldn't. I was sick all the time. I was in bed. My fiance said, you know, why don't you try cannabis? I wasn't knowledgeable about the health aspects and the medicinal aspects cannabis can bring. And so that's kind of when the idea evolved, and that's where Direct Cannabis Network began. You know, being a woman in the cannabis industry, there is a lot of opportunity, but as we change into California, going into recreational, we're starting to see a lot of, I guess you could call it, big business coming in. And in a way, it almost feels that, from my personal experience, it's, okay, you guys have done great, now we can come in and we're going to make this into an industry. You know, that is my experience. That could be seen differently from everybody else, but I do feel like that is a messaging that many people are feeling right now. And so I'm trying to overcome that by inspiring my team to continue doing what we're doing and creating an ecosystem and platform. By me, you know, trying to become a bigger voice and really building a platform for myself to inspire other women and other entrepreneurs and individuals in this industry who have been here for a while, for a long time, you know, who have been giving this their blood, sweat, and tears to continue to move forward and not get, I guess, disappointed or discouraged by, you know, people coming in that do have the means, the financial means to allow them to succeed a little bit quicker than us. Technology allows you to be able to reach out to anyone and just ask a question. I think that's the one thing I've realized as becoming an entrepreneur. No question is ever silly or wrong to ask. I've reached out to people that I know are, you know, probably would never have the time of day to answer my email, but you never know. You know, either they never see it or they will answer. I've reached out to many investment firms knowing that they're not talking about cannabis. I don't think they're going to invest in cannabis for a long time, but I wanted to be the first. I wanted to be the first so that they could know when they are ready, hey, I remember this girl, she presented us a company, we should go back to her. And if they don't want to still invest in us, they know who to come to now, who can actually introduce them to a lot of other companies. So the internet has been a great resource. You know, I think just being able, and then it's not really a resource, but it's just looking at the organizations in your community or in your industry and seeing what aligns with you and your beliefs and working together with those individuals or those organizations, because those are the people that will inspire you and help you when, you know, you kind of feel like you are alone. So I think resources are organizations and the internet. Ariana Huffington is just one that I have always thought was just such an inspiring woman and leader, and she's built a huge media publication, and you know, just a lot of the things that she's done to build it and scale it and how she's grown her team are very inspiring. Then, you know, the other realm of just who I am and who I'm trying to become is because of my mom. You know, she was a young woman, a young teenager when she had me, and she did everything she could to make sure that me and my sister had the life that she always envisioned, you know, and so everything that I am doing now is for her, is to build that life that I know, you know, she would have wanted, or you know, that inspires her, and just to have her be proud of what we're doing. I think strategies would be continuous education. You know, I'm not saying you need to go back to school unless you feel that is going to provide you the education you need. I honestly didn't finish college. I went to college, but I didn't get I didn't graduate. And so what I've utilized is just always pushing myself to further my knowledge, whether it's through reading online or just going to programs or hearing speakers. You know, you always learn, you can learn anything. Just become a sponge is really a great strategy. Become a sponge and ask a lot of questions. I would say to really study the environment and the organization or business that you're looking to build. Study your competition, ask a lot of questions, really seeing what you're going to need in the beginning to really grow and scale your company, and making sure you put the efforts into those things first. And, you know, don't get discouraged. Ask other people. You can even ask your competitors. Some may look at it as, no, I'm not going to help you, where others can be like, yeah, of course, let's take this on. If they don't like, they may not like their company, but they may like what you're doing. You know, there's nothing wrong with working together. So reach out and ask for help, and don't get discouraged.